Hey guys, it's Amanda, also known as Amateur Aries, and today we're going to be doing this summer sunset makeup tutorial. It's kind of like a half cut crease. I saw An Knook do it. I think that's how you say her name. She's from Finland, Sweden, somewhere around that area. I'm totally butchering. I'm sorry, girl. She does a lot of cut creases, and I saw some of her makeups. I'm like, I'm going to do something similar to that. So this is what I got going on. Anyways, this video is also a collab with Terahrized. I've done one prior, so go check that out. It's for St. Patty's Day. She is a wonderful, wonderful, positive girl. She does videos on mental health, beauty, makeup, etc. So go check her out if you're really into that stuff. She also has schizoaffective disorder. I'm schizophrenic with borderline personality disorder. She's a super, super positive, and I'm so happy I'm doing another collab with her. So go check her out, please. So if you want to see how to get this beautiful summer sunset look, keep watching. Excuse the redness of my left eye. I decided to get irritated before filming. First, we're going to prime our eyes using a concealer or an eye primer. I'm using Maybelline Stick Concealer to prime mine. To set the concealer and keep it from creasing, I'm using Morphe's 35O palette with the color white. I'm going to be using this quite a bit in this tutorial, so if you don't have it, my apologies. I just really like the colors in this palette. Taking my bright palette from Five Below and the neon yellow, I'm going to apply this into my crease with a fluffy brush. From the same Morphe palette, I'm taking this bright orange and a smaller brush. I'm going to place the color into my crease and then take a small fluffy brush to blend the color upward. This helps to place the color exactly where I want it before blending. I add more color after I am comfortable with the amount that I have. Taking Morphe 3502 palette and the color Fire, I'm doing the same technique as I did with the orange, applying the color just beneath the bright orange and into a sideways V at the end of my eye. I blend most of the color out with the smaller brush, but I do go back in with the fluffier one to really give it that airbrush look. Back to the bright palette. Taking the neon purple, I am placing this at the end of my eye with a small brush, adding color slowly and building it up where I want it to be. Taking a small fluffy brush again, I will be blending this color in circular motions, mostly where it lies and slightly in towards the center. Okay, this next step is going to be tricky for me to explain, so I'll do my best. You're going to need a small brush and a good concealer, preferably one that you know doesn't crease. This can be very tricky and take some time, so don't rush yourself. I always take a small amount of concealer and follow just above my crease, stopping halfway near the end of my eye, filling in the emptiness until you get halfway. When I get there, I pat the concealer at the end to take some of the product off so it's easier to ombre the colors off at the end. To set the concealer, I'm using this slightly shimmery pinkish color from the 35O palette. Honestly, you can just use a white. It probably would be best anyhow. I don't know why I picked this pinkish tone. I think it was because I wanted this color at the tear duct, but I ended up changing it anyhow. Back to the bright orange from the 35O palette. I'm patting this color onto the center of my lid, keeping the color just below the top of the concealer and focus primarily in the center. Between the bright orange and purple, take the Fire color from the 3502 palette and pat it on. Again, make sure to keep from the top of the concealer. We're trying to develop a sharp line there for the cut crease look. I do end up taking the Fire orange color and patting over the bright orange, I think just to darken it. I felt like it was just not blending the way I wanted it. Now, obviously that purple lost some color, so we're going to renew the color with adding more neon purple. With a small brush, apply it right back where we originally had the purple, not going any further up or any further to the center. Now for another hard task. Take any sharp white eyeliner pencil and follow the concealer line that follows the crease. This separates the colors and helps define the cut. I'm using an Ulta liner because it was the only one that I was sharpened. It wasn't as bright as I wanted it, but it still looks great in the end. Back to that pesky purple. Use it to line a good half of the lower lid. Next to the purple, we're taking the bright orange and placing it in the center, blending the two colors where they meet. Next to the orange, I am taking Forever Lit from Nicole's Glow Kit and patting that in the tear duct. To line my upper lid, I'm using Wet n Wild's felt tip liner pen in black. I'm only doing a very thin line and nothing special. For mascara, I'm using Stylist Huge Extreme Lash Mascara in black. For falsies, I am using Salon Perfect's 105 lashes. For lipstick, I'm using Remmel's lipstick in the color Paradise. Back to Nicole's Glow Kit in the color Daydream. I'm patting the highlighter onto my bottom lip and top. This helps make the lips look plumper and bigger and adds a very pretty shimmer. And that's it. That's how you get this look. I know it looks sloppy in the beginning. Every time I do makeup, I always look sloppy. And then in the end, it does turn out beautiful. I think the look is freaking gorgeous. Of course, I always practice my looks before I film them because I want to make sure they look, you know, up to par, if you get what I'm saying. Just saying. But this is the way it ended up turning out. I just love it. I love it to death. I hope that you guys like it as well. Like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you want to see anything new. And thank you for those who've been with me, and thank you for subscribing if you're new.